I grew up in a faith-based home, but it was a home that was broken early, and so it was a faith that really had to be challenged. So much of how I would cope was really turning inward. That definitely got me comfortable with this idea of how do you dream about something? Imagination focused on a purpose. It was a really powerful combination that by the time I got to college, I started to see some real potential that made me go, wow, I think there's something that can be done in this world. I wanted a place that had a foundation of faith. I really wanted an education that would help me grow in that. That was part of what drew me to Roberts. They weren't just looking to transfer information. They were looking to invite us into a community to experience formation. I was excited to be at Roberts, and I was not a bad kid, but I was mischievous, and I was always a boundary pusher. There's a lot of what I do now that it benefits from being a challenger, but that was pretty unbridled as a young freshman. We had this idea, let's do a series of pranks one night, just silly little things, and didn't really think about the consequences, and I got suspended for a week. I came back and was assigned a mentor. It was Dr. Barbara Rose, because I assumed there was some program I needed to work through, and instead, she wanted to connect with who I was as a young man and share her own experiences. It was a real compass adjustment for me that relationship meant a lot. I really was grateful to start to have a sense of who I was, understanding the strengths and gifts and talents like cultivated in me in that environment at Roberts, and started to bring answers to some of those questions of who am I? How do I add value? What is my purpose in this world? They didn't just educate me, they built me for community and taught me to be a builder. The foundation laid at Roberts really oriented me around this idea that we can serve not just small local needs, but really powerful, big needs that will transform lives. And that foundation of servant-hearted leadership carried me through into what we're doing in Uganda. Next to oxygen, our greatest need is water. And in Uganda, we see there's still about 20 million people who wake up every day and they don't have access to safe water. And it is the problem that holds people back from their potential. For me, being a Roberts alum and coming out of the Roberts community, I have loved partnering with the campus over the years in various ways to bring that Roberts history into present-day impact through Ugandan Water Project. And it's not just about the impact on the water crisis in Uganda. I have a passion to see students get it. They are capable of making a difference in this world.
James could be described as nothing other than passionate and fun and engaging. He has always been empowering me to take initiative and to lead change where I see that change is needed. Roberts teaches you that it's not about you, but it's about a greater purpose. And James has taught me to see the world in a way that I would never have been able to before.
Oftentimes the conviction that we bring into what we lay our hands to is how we deliver that competency and courage. There's so much genuine gratitude when I think about those years at Roberts and just what a raw material I was. So many of those people that took time to teach me, to guide me, they have a stake in the impact that we are having for hundreds of thousands of people every day on the other side of the ocean.